Hello everybody, King here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So today we are here on the JP side of Dokkan. We're celebrating the 9th anniversary. A little bit of a delay because it took so long to get to here. So here is my thing, right? I wanted to do videos on the new units, right? Like Gogeta and Broly. However, you know, we have the private server. You guys can go in there. You guys can test out the units yourselves and see how well they are on that environment. On my case, though, I wanted to see how a natural showcase would go with these units, right? So I wanted to see how well we perform up against, you know, units like the new Redzone stages over here on JP, because we have a new, like a movie bosses 2 Redzone. And other type of content. And doing that on a private server, while it is okay, I wanted to have a natural experience. I wanted to summon for the unit, have him at 55%, seeing how well he does on a natural environment once you pull him. And once you have the showcases in a few months' time over on Global, if we do get to pull him, you guys can be able to see ahead how well this unit looks at 55%. So we'll check over here. So we'll do the showcase here with our boy Super Saiyan Gogeta. Not full level 10, but I did start grinding up his links, and I did give him some equips here. Again, not full level 10 links. I'm starting to work on the link leveling process, getting him to full level 10 and see how well he fares on these other fights that I am very excited to take him on. So right now, I'm just going to do a normal 55% showcase video, testing him out on the GT Shadow Dragons Redzone stage and see how well our boy fares here. I believe Gogeta does not have an intro. I think Broly is the one who does. So let's go ahead. We are going to get him on the first turn here. So my JP account, it is not as stacked as my global account is. So we will see how well this goes. Also, I'm using like a live screen share feature on my phone. And I'm on my Android device, and I'm not able to basically, you know, use my Elgato, which I don't know why. Maybe it's the old phone or something like that. I don't know. But I will try to fix that as the showcases come ahead. So, Gogeta! Let's go ahead and talk about him real quick. He is the Movie Heroes category, Key plus 3, all stats 200%. He is a Carnival LR. And we will be getting that hopefully on July. You know, we need to have these celebrations synced up, man. You know how the hype is going on JP, meanwhile on Global it's just boring androids. So so Carnival Gogeta, basically. Movie Heroes is kind of like a over-bloated, or like a bloated category right now, because we did have Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Haruto on celebration this past December, and now they gave us another Movie Heroes leader with Gogeta, which is absolutely nuts. So 12 key is the Meteor attack, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. We're going to put him on slot 1 and see how well he fares there. And then his 18 key super attack, which is the Stardust Fall. He stacks defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Now here is the bad part about Gogeta. Meanwhile, we go ahead and talk about his passive and stuff like that. The only bad thing that I don't like about him, right now we got him on turn 1, which means that on turn 5, 7.82, that's pretty good. Which means that on turn 5 is when we are going to see Gogeta Blue come out with his active skill. Then 5.34, a little bit of a quality issue on my behalf. I'm really sorry. A triple super, okay. I did not give this guy any equips, by the way. So that is all in his passive. This is what he does. Gogeta's Radiating Light. Let's go ahead and talk about his passive. He gets key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 154% at the start of the turn. He gets attack effective against all types, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% when performing a super attack. He's able to guard all attacks for 3 turns from the character's entry turn, which is good. He gets key +1 per key sphere obtained. He gets key +2 per rainbow key sphere obtained. And my boy is also a rainbow orb changer. So he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded, to rainbow key spheres. So even with just one, by the way, one key sphere, he's able to launch an additional super attack with one rainbow key sphere obtained. And he's able to launch an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack. That's pretty good. And with the team builds that you can be able to create here, like, look at this team. You got the Super Saiyans, the Super Saiyan trio, which change orbs. You got Path to Power Kid Goku, who is an orb changer. You got God Goku, who's an orb changer. And you got Orange Piccolo down here, who helps out with Ki. That is absolutely nuts. So let's go ahead and do this right here. This is going to be a nice rotation. God Goku linking up with Gogeta is also going to be a pretty nice rotation here. Let's see how we'll... Yeah, 94k. That's not bad. All right, 10 million with this Gogeta. This guy is rainbowed. I'm pretty sure he's full of 10 links as well. Let me also see, because I do have the JP Dokkan, Dokkan info here, and seeing the best linking partner for this Gogeta is, of course, himself, basically. God Goku is nowhere to be seen in here, but he does share some links after we go blue. So Super Saiyan Gogeta, he links pretty well with his counterpart, the blue version of, blue Gogeta. But after he goes blue, I'm pretty sure he links up pretty well with God Goku, if I'm not mistaken. I actually could have brought, 5 links. I actually could have brought the SDR LR Gogeta from the 5-year anniversary. That, like I said, Movie Bosses has plenty of good options here. So, again, sorry for the quality on this. It's not as high as the one with my iPhone, because we have the Elgato, we got the capture card and everything like that. But unfortunately, I don't have the capture card set up. At least for this phone. We will go ahead and do this. Again, we will be able to have access to our transformation on turn 5, unfortunately. That is the bad taste in my mouth with Gogeta. Because after you show up, it's starting from the 4th turn from his first appearance. So it has to be on turn 5. If this guy was in slot 7, you guys would not be able to see Gogeta maybe until turn 7 or turn 9, which could be a very high possibility at some points in time. We might see that, because I am intending on doing like a full world tour on this guy at 55%. I am done summoning, because if you guys been keeping track of my summoning journey, I've only done a video, and I've discussed this with some of my friends, but I've been, what is it, 1,600 deep on these banners to just pull 1 copy of each. And it has been bad, dude. These summons have been horrible. On Broly's side, have been absolutely like a nightmare. I feel like if you guys see the video that we did with Starkart, shouts to my dude, you guys are able to see the level of shaft that we got. And it's basically the same level of shaft that I've been trying to get ever since, these units came out. So his links are Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Aura and Flash, Prepare for Battle, Fuse Fighter, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. And he's in a ton of categories too. He's on Fusion, Realm of Gods, Transformation Boost, Movie Heroes, Super Saiyans, Final Trump Card, Powerful Comeback, Time Limit, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighters, and Superheroes. I really wanted his 200% leader skill to be Fuse Fighter. Fuse Fighter as a 200% leader skill, that would have been absolutely good. Granted, we just did get a 200, sort of like a 200% leader skill for Fuse Fighters, but it's not the same as a Carnival LR, So, again, we will have this pretty rotation here. Hopefully on the next turn, we will be able to see our boy Blue Gogeta in action here. And we'll see how strong and powerful he can be. Again, doing the showcase naturally, pulling the unit for the first time on the JP account. That's a nice KO screen right there. That's pretty cool. Glad we got that on camera. So again, I felt like doing this is a more natural way to do it. You know, pulling the unit for the first time, seeing how well he does at 55%. I don't know if you can do that on a private server where the unit is at 55%. But I know, you know, seeing him at his max potential, like Rainbow Star, full level 10 links, with like a lot of good equips, it's pretty nice to have that. But I did wanted to emphasize how to have this as a showcase where maybe other people are coming into the game, they're fairly new, they're jumping into JP for summons on Gogeta and Broly, and wanted to have this natural showcase, that natural environment that you get once you pull a unit for the first time, and seeing how well he fares on a 55% environment, other than just having it organically artificial, where he's Rainbow, full level 10 links, and stuff like that. Not saying that, not taking that away from Truth, because he does Rainbow every unit in the game, but I mean it in that aspect because other people have been showcasing, and not no ill will on those people, but I wanted to, you know, have this on camera, you know, where he's actually at 55% doing his best with just the free dupe, and see how strong this unit can be. And this is also an idea that you guys can gather if you guys are intending on summoning for the 9th year anniversary. So now we can be able to transform. Like I said, we had him on turn 1, but it's now turn 5, meaning that at the starting from the 4th turn from the start of the turn, this means that on his first appearance, if you have him on slot 1, then on turn 5 is where he's going to finally transform, or you can be able to use the active skill. If you have him on turn like 3, then it's possibly going to be a little bit later, like on turn 7 or maybe turn 9. So it's something to be keeping an eye out for. So there are some OSTs playing on the home screen, so that's why it didn't have the sound playing. But let's go ahead and play Gogeta's active skill and see how well, how strong this can be. Oh, that active skill is so good. It's so good. This is my actual first time seeing this on my phone. That is very strong. So Gogeta Blue comes in. I feel as though you can try to do this either as quickly as possible, or if you're in a dire situation, you can possibly pop his active skill, because it is very strong. As you guys saw, we were healing. That's because Gogeta is able to heal. He recovers 54% HP at the start of the turn for 4 turns from the character's entry turn. So we have this over here. The healing will stop possibly on turn 9 if it all works well. So Gogeta Blue, his 12 key is the God Meteor Strike, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then we also have the Ultra Super Attack, which is the Exceed Blazer. Massively raises attack for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Very strong. Recovers 54% HP at the start of turn, as I said. This is Gogeta's Azure Light, if I'm speaking correctly. He gets key +3 and attack and defense plus 200%. Attacks effective against all types, just straight out of the gate, with no condition. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% when performing a super attack. He gets key +2 per key sphere obtained, which is wild. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to physical auxiliary to rainbow key sphere, so he's still orb changing after his transformation. Launches an additional super attack with a rainbow key sphere obtained. Yep. Has a 70% chance of evading enemies' attack, including super, so a lot of dodge for this guy. It's very good, very strong. And he has a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% with each attack evaded. And he also has a 70% chance of nullifying enemies' Ki Blast super attacks and countering with tremendous power. This guy brings a very interesting mechanic into the game, which is called the target mechanic. So you activate it as an active skill. This massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Apparently, so what it reads here, the character intercepts and evades all enemies' attack, including super attack, for 1 turn. It is a very, very strong effect. If you have issues, let's say, with Fusion Samasu, or these other new fights like Rudigarn or Beerus or Golden Frieza. Some of these tough bosses. And it helps out with like the AoE stages. Actually, now that I remember, he does not do that with AoEs, unfortunately. But if it's like a normal attack where he's just, you know, you're seeing all the other attacks except for AoEs, he's able to dodge them. And just, you know, he is going to be the main priority of any target, right? So if we have the active skill active here, meaning that all the attacks that are with, let's say, Path to Power Goku, those attacks will come over to Gogeta and he will dodge them. So that is very good. All right, so we'll collect this. That is still enough to get us to 6 orbs. Let me see. Do we link pretty well with these guys? Yeah, we're getting 4 links. I will try to link them up with the best linking partner as possible. I just want to Path to Power Goku there because of the damage reduction support that he's able to provide. But let's see how well Gogeta is able to do. We got the dodge there. That's pretty good. 9.9 million. 55%. Not full level 10 links. Not with his best linking partners. God, look at that animation. And there we go. We got the additional because we collected the Rainbow Key Sphere. He also is able to throw another super attack because, you know, when attacking, he's able to launch an additional super attack. And he also has, what is it? He can possibly do like 3 super attacks. Yep. That's very strong by this Gogeta. That's pretty good. And this, the active skill for Gogeta, the target skill, this can be activated after his next turn. So once you go Gogeta Blue, the next turn is when you will when you are able to use the active skill for Gogeta. His links do change. So he goes just one link that changes. So he Golden Warrior goes to Warrior Gods once he goes into blue. So yeah, very, very strong. I do want to enter the turn where we can actually get the target skill, and that is going to wrap up the video for today. I've been going very, very long. So yeah, look at this. You know, a lot of people throwing shade on me on Twitter, talking that, you know, these older units, right, like Blue Gogeta, they're not good enough anymore. And it's like, I get that, I understand, but, you know, you can do stuff like this. You can do these crazy shenanigans where you can link them up together. Isn't that cool? So let me actually see, because we are getting 6 out of 7 links together. Yeah, we're getting 6 out of 7. And what is God Goku? God Goku is getting 5 links with him. I might as well. I mean, he's a little bit outdated. And I don't have a full level 10 links. Again, I'm starting to kick off with this account. I'm sorry. But I do want to see how strong we are able to get here on this rotation with Gogeta Blue on rotation here. So our boy, you know, he has the 70% chance to dodge. He has the 70% chance to nullify the super attack. I want to see if we do get a nullification here. So I will put him on the slot, on this slot here. See how well we fare. Look at that. Look at that. You just collect 5 key spheres and he's already on 24 key, which is absolutely stupendous. I love it. I'm sorry that I'm floating God Goku off. I just want to see, because we're getting most of our links active. If we do have another LR on the rotation, we are going to get all of his links active here. 14. This guy's rainbowed, but that's very strong. On his first appearance like that, that is very good. There's the additional super attack. I don't know the build for this Gogeta. He might have gone full offense and pumped up those additionals right there, which is okay. There's the third super attack. Again, once you super, he gets an additional super attack guaranteed, and he is able to launch another super attack if you collect 1 Rainbow Key Sphere. So he can possibly do 3 or 4 in this case. And he is getting his attack stat raised there. That's very strong. That's very good. And our chances of critting go up as many times we super. Please super. Ah, man. We wanted to see the counter there, but we couldn't get it. Alright, so for the next few videos that I'm going to do, I want to test out Gogeta on very many other environments. I don't know what the new Redzone stages are and what they do. So I will go on the blind with Gogeta, with Broly on the next few showcases. And I feel like it's going to be lots of fun. I feel like it's going to be pretty awesome to just try to do these. Okay, so we can move. Huh. Man, a little bit bad for me. However, I can do this. That does a lot of damage, by the way. That does so much damage. He didn't crit, and he just took 2 health bars out of him. That's very strong. Okay, so this is the target mechanic, right? As you guys can see, the little icon surrounding Gogeta, meaning that all of the attacks that we're gonna get are all going to be targeted towards Gogeta. So Piccolo is not gonna get hit. Gogeta will not get hit because he's going to dodge all of these like a maniac. And he's going to be absolutely unstoppable. 671k defense right there. That's very good. That's very good. Alright, let's see it. It's Gogeta right there. You gotta focus on him. Oh, you can't touch him. You can't touch this. I can't sing the song because it might be copyrighted, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. And there we go. We got Piccolo attacking first. It's got a little tricky because you might think, oh, is Gogeta on rotation? Is Gogeta the one on the first slot? No. 11.3. Okay, that's very good. It's Gogeta's target skill. That's what's doing that effect. So, yeah, I love it. I love this unit. He's very good. Next, like I said, next few showcases, I'm going to use Broly on his own team, 55%. I'll see how my character box is on the new category, which is Super Bosses. It isn't as strong as I would have liked. Because, again, this is a new account for me. I am going to test it out for the first time ever and see how well it looks. Oh my god! That KO screen, look at that. That is very good. Very, very good. I love it. So that is Gogeta right there. We will have many events using him, going through his stuff. We will do some blind showcases where I'm actually running over Redzone movie bosses. That these are going to be very hard fights for me because I don't know what's going on in those fights. And I will not see anything. Even though I have 2 monitors, I will not know anything. I will go on the blind and see how strong these fights are going to be in the future videos. And again, you guys can take this as guides to see, oh, maybe it's worth it to summon on Gogeta. Oh, let me see how this fight is going to go from a global player's perspective, where this guy is, doing his first run. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that was Gogeta. Very, very strong. Let me cover the music real quick. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about our boy Carnival LR Gogeta. We are possibly getting this bad boy, on July. Well, not possibly. We are getting him on July. So I might, if you guys want, I will possibly do like a stone saving guide for or maybe like a overview of what's coming down on global from now all the way till July, and seeing how well you guys are able to save your stones and seeing how capable you guys are, racking up all the stones necessary for you guys to summon for these absolute bad boys right here. So Gogeta, amazing unit. I love him a lot. He looks to be very, very strong. I cannot wait for him to be at full level 10 links. We'll do more showcases with him. Keep an eye out for all the following videos to come down. Again, we will do all the showcase necessary to see how well and how strong these guys are capable of being. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe. Actually, subscribe now. Look at that. You see the title? You see this? You see this? You see that? Yeah, subscribe right now for more videos down to come. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.